we just saw the movie Ash. It's a sci-fi horror, and I'm kind of like, there's some. Oh, I'll start off. So the positives were the visuals, the music design. You could tell it was on a low budget,
Yeah.
but I feel like they made the most of it. But that definitely did like hinder it still. Like despite like the clear effort for visuals, like it still had a B movie like sci-fi channel kind of feel part of it for me at least. What really held it back, I think, was the script. Like the writing was very subpar, derivative by the numbers, alongside the plot. Like I think it was kind of cool how you see the amnesia play out, like step by step and whatnot. But there still wasn't anything like too original in the film as far as the plot. And I think the biggest problem was the script. Like for me, the writing is the most integral part of the film. And this movie just felt like AI written almost. Like just all the characters were just fucking regular ass characters. Like they didn't say anything of interest or wasn't anything clever with the writing. Um, the final monster was pretty crazy looking, but and it's like, oh, there's some redeeming factors, but then it makes me think of like movies like The Substance where they have that insane monster design, but they have a really good script, really quality acting. The main actress is pretty good in the film, not like incredibly good, but not bad by any means. But the rest of the cast is kind of mid, and like I remember there was this one line that made me cringe. Like, but so I think I would give it. I don't think I would come back to it honestly, so I'll give it a 4 out of 10. That's
Okay.
fine.
You thought the monster was the redeeming factor?
I thought it was crazy looking.
Yeah?
I was about to say, I don't know about that one.
I thought the monster ruined it. I would have been
Really?
way happier if she had just flatlined and then that had been the end.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Yeah.
It was like a weird like thing reference. Like I feel like my biggest issue with the movie is like they couldn't figure out what they wanted to do. Like it was like they started off as like maybe like a like who done it, and then it was like maybe she did it, and then it turned to like a weird thing version, and then the monster just like burns away, dies. I hated the fact that she just like pushed a button and took the virus out of her, the parasite,
Yeah.
and
It
just went to another person. It's like, okay, now we're next phase.
Yeah, I mean, like, why the fuck? I was thinking that too. Like, part of me was like, yeah, why the fuck did she not kill it when it got out? But she may just have been too tired. I don't know. But I hated kind of how she just fucking burns it with fire like every other horror movie ever.
And then, like, was the lady that with the gold teeth, was she infected, or did she even die?
She died because she killed her from drowning her, but she wasn't infected.
Yeah, because she was trying to kill Ash.
She was trying...
Or the protagonist,
She was
Rhea.
trying to kill Rhea because she thought Rhea must be infected.
Well, she was infected at the time, yeah. So
we
she was
didn't
trying to
know
kill
yet.
Rhea because she was infected.
Yeah.
I was so confused by that.
Yeah, at no point in this movie did I know what was going on.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like...
Not even
I feel
after
like,
it ended.
No.
I feel like... No, I mean, I feel like I get... It pieced itself together mostly. Like, the only thing I have a question about was, like, there's, like, the giant hole where the thing comes out of and it kills the one person. And then it cuts to them back in, like... The only thing that I can think of as next is when they're back in the spaceship and they're realizing this fucking aliens conquered the whole spaceship and they cut the sample and then it infects them all. But, like, what's the gap between the giant pit and it in their spacecraft, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
That was, but I mean, before that and after that, I mean, it was clear to me what was going on. Like the guy with her was just an illusion the whole time to convince her to work in the ways that the entity wanted her to. But I definitely agree with you, Chris, that like it was like the thing, then it was like a physical alien, like the face huggers from Alien. And then it was like a super intellectual entity of its own. So I do think they kept switching too much and just pulling from other sources.
What the hell is the terraforming? Like, why was there a whole bunch of holes that are shooting up ash? And what was that involving with, like, the weird geometric feature in the sky?
Yeah, I think... Okay, I think that was really just, like, it's a planet far, far away, there could be really weird atmosphere. You know, kind of like the Northern Lights. That could have been like that on this planet. You know. So I think that was just experimental looking. I don't think there's a purpose around that. But yeah, what was the terraform? I remember they mentioned that for a second.
She's like, I knew you knew that they were terraforming, but you didn't tell me. What did that have to do with anything? Like, cool, they're terraforming. Why am I infected? That's more of a...
So was he ever real?
No, he was real. He was one of the crew members, remember? Because Ash is like, stop him, and then he bitches out and runs, and then he gets chased down and killed. So that's when like she found his body. Yeah. She was confused as fuck. Yeah. And then she took the body over, and then she found like the time of death was like 51 hours ago.
Right.
So I mean, there's still some cool to the story, but yeah, it should have been more like finely crafted and honed in. Like it needed some tuning for sure.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was him dead in like the old duct way until like they like flash back because like I couldn't recognize his face.
Yeah, it was disfigured. Yeah.
But, yeah. Why was the? Did we ever figure out why the duct was open like that?
It could have been anything. Yeah, no, I mean, they were trying to save her, and that was just part of the plot, you know? I mean, yeah, I think they were trying to survive at that point. I think they were just trying to keep her alive long enough for the other woman to return and for Mia to kill her. I don't know.
It was a movie. I would probably give it... I guess Flying Lotus tried. That's like my criteria. Yeah. But I'm still probably giving it like a 2.
A 2?
Yeah, I hated that movie.
You really?
I did not enjoy it whatsoever. I just, like, the visuals seemed goofy to me. The acting was cruddy.
Did you like the score? I liked the score.
The music was great. I'll give it to him. He popped off with me. Okay, that's actually one thing. Like, how he merged a beat into like the background music and then also timed it with like the beeps with the ship and stuff. That was pretty cool. I'll give him that.
It's like the Baby Driver of horror.
Yeah. I like that. That was good. Still 2 though.
Okay, I was gonna give it a 4 also.
Okay. Still like a 3.
Yeah, I'd say average out to 3. So the worst movie of 2025 so far. Yeah, no, it made me appreciate Mickey 17 more with the writing of that film.
Man, I need to see it now.
It's not extraordinary, but it's still like well done.
Yeah.
All right, 3 out of 10.
Peace.